Hello, this is SJ Talks and Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. 50-50 means everything, not just money. That's what I want to talk about. It's a beautiful day up here in Michigan. Beautiful day. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about, because there's a lot of men. If this guy came on, I think I'm going to talk about that. TikTok and said that men only go 50-50 with black women. I'm going to talk about that in another video. But these men are talking about they want 50-50. They want a woman to, if they're going to get married, they want women to pay half of the bills. It's been an ongoing debate here on YouTube, social media for a while now, between the manosphere and the red pill, whatever, and the women. Been going, part of the debate going on between men and women, the gender war, and because men are always talking about how they want women to submit. They always talking about how they want women to submit and all this kind of stuff, but I don't know, how can a woman totally submit if she's paying half the bills? How is she going to totally submit if she's paying half the bills? So I mean, men keep moving the bar. They're mixed up on a lot of things. They say they want one thing and then they want something else. They'll say they want this and then they turn around and say they want something else. Men are so indecisive. They're so indecisive. They're so inconsistent. You don't know. And they keep moving the bar. You don't know the goalpost. You don't know from one way thing to another what they want. And you know what? I'm getting too old to be trying to figure it out. Getting too old to be trying to figure these men out. It's hard enough trying to figure myself out these days. But I want to set something. I want to set something straight. These men talking about they want to go 50-50, meaning they want the woman to pay half of the bills. First of all, if the woman is paying half of the bills, that is going to require her to work full time. The woman is going to have to work a full time job. You can't. The woman cannot pay half of the bills on a part time salary. So the woman is going to be working at least 40 or more hours a week. She's going to be working 40 or more hours a week, or she's going to have some type of career of some sort. She's going to be working 40 hours or more. She's going to be having some type of career of some sort, because they be saying that, they don't care about a woman's career or whatever, education. And if you're saying that you want a woman to pay 50-50, sure you care about it. Sure you do. Because she's going to be having some type of career or something like that, or to pay half of the bills. But this is the thing that men don't understand. Men don't understand that when a woman is paying half of the bills, it's going to require her to work a full-time job, which means she's going to be out of the house for more hours. If there's children, if you guys have children, she's still going to have to care for the children. And let's face facts, a lot of men, it's really rare to find a man that will help you with the children, would fully participate in helping you with the children and laundry, household, not just stuff on the outside of the house, but it's really, really rare to find a man that's going to help you with everything. That's going to help you with everything. But a loving and considerate husband, is mindful of his wife's energy. He is mindful of his wife's energy. He is mindful of, like if there's children, you guys have children, and both of y'all working outside the home, he a loving husband and a considerate husband is mindful of that. He's mindful of, okay, well, I need to help with the children. I need to help with, what can I do? In other words, he going to be trying to lighten her load. A good, loving, caring, and mindful husband is going to do everything he can to lighten his wife's load. Okay? Even if he's working, she working too. Don't make no difference. If she's paying half of the bills, she's working just like you working. Okay? So it's a team. At that point, it's a teamwork. Because if 50-50, both people are paying 50-50, she's paying half of the bills, then at that point it's teamwork. It's teamwork. That means that everything needs to be split down the middle. Everything needs to be 50-50. From keeping the house up, the caring of the children, taking care of the children, the cooking, all that needs to be 50-50. It's not just the money. And a lot of these men, I think a lot of these men get it twisted. A lot of these men think that 50-50 means just the money, just the financial aspect of it. But they don't think about everything that goes into, like, taking care of the children, laundry, cleaning, cooking, cleaning. They expect a woman to work 40 or more hours a week and come home and take care of the children, keep the house clean, keep the meals, do the laundry. What is he doing? What is he doing? He coming home and sitting down doing nothing, not helping his wife. That's not a loving husband. A loving and considerate and caring husband is mindful of his wife's energy. So especially if that wife, because sometimes, let's be real, I don't totally knock 50-50 because I live in a real world. I like to think that I'm a realist. I don't live in fantasy land. I live in the real world. And especially with black people, because statistically black men don't make as much money as their white male counterparts. Black women don't make as much money as their white female counterparts. Black people in general, of course, black men make more money than black women. Black women are on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to salary. We really don't make any money, and that's across the board in every profession. And let's be real here. Sometimes it got to be like that. Sometimes it just got to be that way. Sometimes the woman has to pay half of the bills. Sometimes the woman has to work outside the home and help with the bills because of the way this economy is set up. The way this economy is set up, and everything is so expensive with housing costs and food and everything. Everything is so high. Realistically, some women are going to have to do maybe not 50-50, but she's going to, even if it means working and having a part-time job, or something like that. Maybe if you guys might not be able to afford childcare. If the children are school age, maybe the wife can get a job while the children are in school and help contribute to the bills. It is what it is. It's life. It's called life. And sometimes the woman has to help with the bills. If something happens to that man or whatever, or that man, loses a job, he gets another job, and he's not making as much money on the other job. Life happens. Life happens. And so realistically, some people have to go 50-50. Two people love each other and decide that they want to share their lives and spend their lives together and start a family. I wouldn't recommend starting a family unless you got 6 figures coming in, but unless you're making 6 figures. But anywho, realistically, some people have to do 50-50. That's just reality. It's life. So at that point, it's a teamwork thing. If she paying half the bills, man's paying half, the woman's paying half. Then okay, everything else, y'all a team. Y'all a team. Traditional roles go out the window. You can't expect her to be totally submit to you when she's paying half of the bills. At that point, that marriage is a partnership. Y'all don't have the same type of marriage as y'all don't have a traditional wife. Your wife is not a trad wife. She's not they call them trad wife. She's not a traditional wife where she's staying home. She's having to work and having to pay half of the bills. Okay, so that means y'all is a team. That means y'all is a team. What do teams do? What do teams do? Teams work together. Any team, football team, basketball team, whatever. Y'all know how it works in the sports world. Basketball team, football team, baseball team, or whatever. What does everybody do? They come together and they work together for the common good of the team. So the team can win the game. Everybody has to work together and be on the same page. So that's what y'all is. If y'all paying 50-50, y'all is a team. It ain't you don't have a traditional marriage. Y'all is a team. So y'all have to work together as a team. If you have children, the men, both the husband and the wife looks after the children. It's not just on the wife because she working too. So y'all got to work at that point. Y'all got to work together as a team, and y'all gotta tag that housework. Get that both of y'all work together. Get that house together. Keep that house together. Both of y'all work together and keep them kids. Make sure them kids is good. Both of y'all work together and make sure that the meals are done. The children get fed. The meals, the food. Okay, both of y'all work together on the laundry. So that means the household duties are going to be split down the middle too. The household duties are going to be 50-50 too. The caring of the children is going to be 50-50. And a lot of men have in their mind, it's just the money part that's 50-50. They thinking just the money. It ain't just the money. Everything else, y'all got to split everything else too. Because at that point, you don't have a traditional marriage. If that woman is paying half of the bills, you don't have a traditional wife. She's working outside the home. So that means if you're a loving, caring, and considerate husband, you have to be mindful of your wife's energy. So that means you need to help her. You need to help assist her around the house because she's working outside the home just like you are. You need to assist her with the children. Assist her with the keeping the house clean. Assist her with the meals. Okay? Cooking ain't just a woman's job. There's plenty of men out here that know how to cook. Matter of fact, I some of the best cooks in the world, chefs in the world, are men. There's plenty of guys out here that can cook. So mothers need to be teaching their sons how to cook. I don't know if I did too good a job of that. I'm teaching my sons. I thought I did. But cooking is not just the woman's job. At that point, y'all is a partnership. Y'all got to work together as a team because she's working outside the home just like you're working outside the home. So y'all got to work together as a team. Everything got to be 50-50. Everything got to be 50-50. The household chore duties, the caring of the children, making sure the kids is good. Everything has got to be 50-50. Everything got to be 50-50. Not just the money part. But a lot of men got in their mind that it's just the money. That it's just the money part that's 50-50. Everything got to be 50-50. Everything. Chores, keeping the house clean, the kids, the laundry, the meals, everything got to be 50-50. Okay? Because she's working just like you're working. And a loving and considerate husband is mindful of his wife's energy, especially if You want her to be available on the intimate side. Okay, if you want her to be available to you intimately, then you have to do everything you can to help her. She's working outside the home paying 50%. Then you need to do everything you can to help her, get the house in order and everything like that. That way she has enough, maybe she'll have enough energy for you intimately. Okay? That's how it works. That's how it works. But too many men have in their mind that it's just the money part that's 50-50. Nope, everything needs to be 50-50. Everything. Because a loving and considerate husband is mindful of his wife's energy. And he's mindful of her feelings. If you're not mindful of your wife's energy, you're not mindful of your woman's. If you're not mindful of your wife's energy, you're not mindful of her feelings. You're not caring whether she get rest or not, the proper rest. You're not mindful of her physical needs, making sure she's good and she's able to take care of herself. Then what kind of husband are you? What kind of husband is that? You want your wife to be a slave. You want her to go work 50, 40 plus hours a week, plus come home, take care of the children, the house, the laundry, and the cooking. While you do what? Come home and sit down on your butt? And you want her to take care of you too? That's too much on a woman. It's too much. I've said it in other videos. It's too much. If you're a loving, caring, and considerate and mindful husband, you will be considerate of your wife's energy and her health and her mental and emotional well-being. So you're going to do everything. If she's paying half of the bills, you're going to do everything you can to help her preserve her energy. So everything needs to be 50-50. Everything needs to be 50-50. I wanted to make that clear on here. Hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Watch your mouth in the comment section, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and hit that like button. That pushes that algorithm. That shoots that algorithm right up when you hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, even if you're not going to watch me all the time. All right, until the next video, think about what I said. You guys be blessed.